A panelist at CNN got trashed by another panelist when they were talking about Kamala Harris's Joy Fest. Take a look.
So this notion like joy isn't a strategy. Joy is actually what people want. This is what they want to feel right now, and they're feeling it from her. She's also laying out substantive policy proposals, which she did in her nominating speech. So the idea that these two things are somehow mutually exclusive, I don't think that's true. And what she's doing right now is good politics.
The joy will continue until morale improves. People don't want to feel joy. They want to feel relief. The economic anxiety is real. And it is, you can say inflation is down, and I know that's what the Democrats are going to argue. Not a single person who has bought a single thing in the last 4 years or in the last 4 minutes believes that. And I think you get in trouble in politics when you tell people something that does not match their lived experience.
So everyone
strategist says people do not want to feel joy.
Yes. Everyone stick around.
Joy is not a political strategy, guys. Joy comes from religion. It comes from family. It comes from community. All those things, service. All of those things, yes, that is joy. It doesn't come from politicians. Not Kamala Harris, not Trump, not Ronald Reagan, not George Washington. No, it doesn't come from any of those things. It comes from the things that I just listed. It comes from God. That's it. So what the other panelist says is absolutely true as well. It isn't that we can't feel positive emotions for our politicians. That's fine. Obviously, if you have a politician you really like, it's okay to have positive emotions with them. That's fine. But they should be a relief for you and your family. It's not that they're just making you joyful. They're the source of your purpose. No, it should just be, it's a relief that they're in there. And the reason why, in other words, is that the only good feeling from a politician is knowing that they are going to take politics out of your life. Because honestly, newsflash, as someone who does this, politics doesn't really make you that happy. Honestly, I like talking, if you like talking about politics, that's fine. If that makes you happy, fine. Still shouldn't be the source of your joy. But politics themselves, in other words, getting power, being able to effectuate change in a power way, that's not a good thing. It just shouldn't bring joy to your life. It's not a good thing. Politicians can give you relief. They can actively protect your liberties and prosperity. That's a good thing. As a Trump supporter, I don't want him to get up as president and just happily talk about how great America is. He can do that, but that shouldn't be the source of my joy. That's not what Donald Trump's job would be. I want him to lower taxes. I want him to be behind the scenes, making it easier for businesses to grow, stopping illegal immigration, keeping the world safe. These are things that I want him to do, but honestly, do I want to hear that much about them? No. Should they be out there for people to see if they want to see them? Yes, of course. But they shouldn't be the source of my joy. And this is something that people have talked about. I'm not the first to talk about this, but Calvin Coolidge was kind of the last president who just kind of did a good job and stayed out of your life. And I know I'm sounding like a libertarian here, which I'm not a libertarian by any means, but I'm just saying you can do good things without having to be a celebrity. Because all Democrats want to do is be celebrities. You can see that just from the DNC, where they're bringing people up on stage who are all celebrities. And then, of course, treating people like Michelle Obama, like Taylor Swift. So these things are things that bring me relief, again, but they might help me experience joy because they allow me to live the liberties that help me experience joy, but those things are not actually the things that give me joy. In other words, Donald Trump could make it so churches are protected, and therefore I will be able to experience joy because I will be able to worship my God. I will be able to spend time with my family in church, serve my community through church service. But that doesn't mean the joy came from Donald Trump. It came from church and God. But Democrats' whole strategy is to make you feel joy from them, not from God, not from community, not from family. This is why, by the way, they tried their darnest to make it so you couldn't go to church or see your community during COVID. That's one of the clearest examples. And frankly, maybe I should be a little more broad about this and not just say it's Democrats. I'll give credit where credit is due. There's plenty of Republicans who have done this, and they're on the same boat. There's no excuse for them either. If you weren't able to go to church because of your state, if you weren't, I'm not talking about 2 weeks, I'm talking about past those 2 weeks. If you weren't able to go to church, if you weren't able to go to community events, it's because they want you to get your joy from them, not from those things. Again, you could still go burn down buildings, you could go protest all you wanted just fine during COVID because that was geared towards a certain political agenda. You could get your joy from burning down Minneapolis just fine. But finding joy in your faith or community, that's just a big no-no for Democrats. You can't allow it. So this actually predates Kamala Harris, and she's just wearing it like a mask. Pun intended, by the way. Well, guys, I've talked about it on my show before, but I am very passionate about good health and working out. That's why I've partnered with Alpha Progression. Alpha Progression is by far the most intuitive fitness app. I've talked about it before. One of the things I really love about it and what makes it so intuitive is that whether or not you have a set plan, if you've got a plan, you can keep track of it in the app so that you're getting towards progressive overload, so that you're able to just continue progressing through your workouts. But if you have no plan and you're more of a beginner, you can just put your goals in there and they make a plan for you. I love that. It also integrates with your Apple Fitness app. So go check it out today. Again, it's at alphaprogression.com. Go to alphaprogression.com/Joshua, and what you'll get is 2 weeks of just a free trial, and then after that you get 20% off that first month. Go check it out. Again, 2 weeks for free. You might as well just go see how you like it. Again, it's at alphaprogression.com/Joshua. Link is down in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.